we should follow the wisdom. That is the real thing to do in our life. It is not that the richest is happy. It is not the poor is depressed. It is not the one gender is upset, the other is happy. It is not the characteristics of any of these labels. Do you see that? Just see that. What is there? The happiness, peace, is already within us. That needs to be understood. So our master says only 4 steps. I have repeated it again and we don't pay attention to it. The first is we listen to the principles of Eastern wisdom. Why? And why not the science? Science says the world is full of stress. 100 years ago, we have only maybe 5 or 10 mental illnesses, and what I studied in my master's abnormal psychology, there are more than 3,000 illnesses. Is this the progress? But definitely it is a progress. We are identifying more and more illnesses. And then we say some of the illnesses cannot be corrected. This is the perspective of the science. No doubt, we agree with it. But why don't we change our perspective? Why to get engaged in anxiety, duality, conflict, reaction, hatred, conflict and confusion? Start the journey. Do we have peace and happiness within? So I have been saying the first step is I do not know, so let me know it. But who dares to say I do not know? Who dares to say? Only the seeker says, enough is enough. Let me move my mind to peace and happiness and see if there is a peace. Let me search it. And if there is a peace, I search it, I find it, I will be happy. And even if there is no peace, because I am searching peace and happiness within me, I will not go after anger management, anxiety management, stress management. So that is the perspective. I am not saying that, leave the science. No, let the science complement the Eastern wisdom, the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom. Last year I had, he connected me with the LinkedIn, and he is a team of neuroscientists in some California university who have done a marvelous work on meditation. They say by regular practice of meditation, you can change the brain. And the process is known as neuroplasticity. Not only that, they said there is a mutation in the genes, which it's becoming very popular among neuroscientists, that it is known as neurogenesis. The term is used, neurogenesis and epigenetics, that regular practice of meditation can bring about a change or a mutation in the genes. So he asked me, what is your opinion? I said, I have what opinion you want from me? What research you have done, it is true, 100% true. But your research study is false. How it is false? Why I am saying it is false? I said, have you created any protocol or parameter or variable by which you can prove your subjects are in a meditative state? Then only you can say that meditation practices helps in neuroplasticity or big words, epigenetics or neurogenesis. How can you prove to me that the subjects you have studied were in a meditative state? He said there is no way. That is why I say your research is false. So, why it is related to our today's topic? Why these two guys did not turn up? These two.
I saw Sophie this afternoon, and she said they were coming.
Yeah,
I'm a little worried about
if not, no, yes, we are. She.
I had difficulty getting in. I don't think I got an invite for today. I used it.
I didn't get an invitation either.
No, I sent you the invitation to all of you. My goodness, what happened?
That could have been the issue.
Let me send. She has written to me, and is it possible someone send the text to her?
I don't have her.
But I have already sent her the message. Yeah. You I have already sent it, but let us see why she did not get it.
Yes.
I didn't check whether it was
So one thing is sure, that the link that I have sent couple of times would remain the same.
Okay. Because I didn't receive a link today either.
Oh, so you need not to worry. Even if you don't receive a link, you pick up the past one and you can...
Yeah, I did the same. Sometimes I have difficulty logging in and I just use an old one.
Oh, so you always use the old one, and then...
Not always. Today I did it because I didn't receive
Today you did it. I have sent it. Yoga, yes.
Should I call Sophie?
Yes, you can call the Sophie. Link below. John. So I wanted to say that you need not to. I wanted to say today that link. So you see that the perspective, what we perceive through our sense organs and the mind, is it really true? So we got it, we are here. I have resent the link again, and let us see.
I only saw my name on it.
Now you have your own name and copy to others. But even though I have sent it again, so...
You're special. The rest of us are not, Anne.
Oh, you didn't receive it? Michelle?
They did not receive a link today.
Oh, they did not. But I sent it again. I just sent it.
Oh, he's just sent you another link.
I just know.
It's okay.
I didn't know that there was only my name. I should have forwarded to everybody.
Ah, yes. But one thing, let us solve that issue. The link would remain the same every time. So, because...
But then you have to go back and find your email.
Yes. But you have it in your calendar. You have to search a calendar. And that...
But you could also just...
Here is Sophie. And here is...
Hooray.
Where is John?
I'll check. He was irritated.
I have just resent the link. Yes, I have the link with you.
Are Sophie and John together?
Yes. Michelle.
Together in the same house. So
For many years. They've been together for many years.
yeah, that's
Here is John. Sophie was crying, do you have the link? And I said that yes, we are all linked together. John.
We didn't have the link.
So now where is Sophie gone? Sophie has gone to search John.
But we see her beautiful sofa.
But John is here.
Sophie's sofa.
Where is Sophie? Now, John, you should not go anywhere. Let her come.
She'll come.
She is looking for John.
Yeah, Sophie is looking for John. And John is... So what we were...
Do you hear me?
Yes, Sophie, we hear you. I stopped John to search you. You were not there.
I will try again.
Oh, you try again. Are you not listening to me? Are you listening? Yes. So let us now get some knowledge from our masters. I don't know anything, but one thing you should be sure, I know, that you have to use the same link again and again, even if I do not send you the link, even though I send you. But if I don't send you, just connect me through the link that you already have. It is the same link. Second point, that Google Mail automatically sends the notification for the next session. So that you have to search in all mail or in spam. Third point is that if you add my name with my email address into your contact, then it will not go into the spam. That much little I know about this IT business. So now, Sophie, are you listening to me?
I hear you double.
Because you are connected twice.
Move in a minute.
You are connected twice. You have to disconnect the one.
I'm connected twice.
Yes, I see two Sophies. Yes, now it is clear.
Yeah, okay.
Now let us start our journey. So last week we were talking about the different types of meditation. So now understand, you see that lot of people ask me, oh, I had a grand vision of colors. Sometime I see the shape. Sometime I feel body is freezing down. Sometime I don't want to speak. So that they are the different stages of meditation. That is how. Now, can I jump to the highest state of meditation? Yes. But why it happens? It happens because on that given day, your mind is ready 100%. Means the mind withdraws within inside. It leaves all the objects of the sense organs and the mind, and then you are in a deeper state of meditation. That why doesn't it repeat itself? The same state because of my mind. Today you are upset, you are tired, you are fresh, your mind is not attached to any object. It depends on different states of the mind. Did we cover that? The mind lives in 5 subjective states. So because if it lives in the first 3 subjective states, there are 1 million permutation and combination of the 3 states. That is why we cannot reach to that higher state of meditation. I think it is good to know something little more about not only the meditation practice is important, but understanding the very process of meditation is also very important. Car is running. Who is running the car or who is driving? You. Where are you driving? Are you 100% clear? Is the mind holding the destination? I am driving my car to John's house. So now see, the clarity is there. Then I know I will definitely reach to John's house. Now, compare this with the meditation. Mind is meditating. You are the meditator. What is your destination? I'm making things very simple. Your destination is relaxation and calmness. Forget about meditation then. Why don't you take pills? If that is your goal. So the ultimate goal of meditation is to find my true nature. The goal has to be very clear. Is the mind holding on the real self, that destination, while meditation? Every time you will succeed in meditation. Does it happen all the time? No. Why it doesn't happen? Because mind is not clear. Mind starts jumping on the thoughts pertaining to the first 3 states of the mind, wandering. And mudha means forgetfulness or foolishness. Foolishness in Eastern wisdom is known as that the mind is working unconsciously, habitually, impulsively, instinctively. That is the meaning. We are not talking of yesterday event. So we are talking about our own mind. So you see that understanding. And second understanding is very interesting. And then we will start our meditation little bit different today. I see you through the eyes. That is what we say. But if the mind is absent in the eye, I cannot see you. Am I right? If the mind is not in the ears, I cannot listen to you. That is what happens. Sometime the people are saying, what are you looking at? But in fact, I am not looking at. My mind is not in the eye. My mind is not in the ears. Is your mind in the ears now while listening to me? Or not? So it is important. So you see that it means, can I say that sense organs are nothing but the mind? If the mind is not there, the sense organs, even if they are functioning properly, then the mind does not receive any knowledge. In meditation, this mind and the sense organs become one. That changes your behavior, your attitude, your perception about day-to-day life. Why they become one? Because the senses are not withdrawn outside, it is withdrawn inside. Do you have any concept like this in modern psychology? No. Forget about explaining what meditation is according to science. Fortunately, I studied both, so I'm aware of that. They only talk of oscillation of attention and concentration. 2 states of the mind. We talk of 5 states of the mind, 5 subjective and objective states of the mind. Now pay attention. Your mind, individual mind, knows something. In meditation, that knowledge and the mind becomes one. The mind merges into the knowledge. But still, there is another level is left. Ego sense is still there. Very subtle ego is there. I am a meditator. I am meditating. So that ego sense also merges with the absolute knowledge, and then the revelation, or we awaken to the real nature. Not very complex. I'll explain it again in a different way next week. So when that happens, what happens? The meditator, the idea, the notion of I-ness as a meditator is absorbed into the knowledge, and you are into the highest state of meditation. So do you become unconscious? No. You live into the heightened state of consciousness. Are you getting something? Nothing. You live into the heightened state of consciousness. I used to serve my master daily in the evening. Serving means massaging his feet while he was lying. So he used to snore. I said, now this guy is sleeping. So I stood up, folded my hand with eyes closed, and I said, now let me also go and take rest. The moment I opened my eyes, and he was sitting. He said, how dare you think that an awakened person ever sleeps? One example of heightened state of awareness. I said, he's making me crazy, I, full of reason, I studied physics and science. I said, I will try again. I tried 25 times. And every time he sat up when he was lying down, and he said, enough is enough. It happened in almost from 83 to 84, and almost I would say 85. And then I said, if this is possible to this guy, this can be possible to me. So it became just 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, and ultimately you wake up, you remain into that state of energy. Science says 7 or 8 hours of sleep is essential. Otherwise you become insane. I'm already insane, according to the science. You see that? You don't feel as if you are tired. Body is tired, and your mind says that you are different from the body. So what you do? You take care of the body, that's all. take rest. But internally, the internal state of your consciousness is totally different. This is one example. There is a lot of treasures inside. We are already following the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, so as you will understand. So what happens? The two higher states of meditation, I talked about it, and the other higher state where there is no object, no meditator, no object. So what is that state known as? Objectless state of the mind. In academic language of Eastern wisdom. And in a flowery language, we say nothingness, emptiness. We say choiceless awareness. Different terms are used. So, journey, returning again. Mind is meditating. I am a meditator. What is the destination? Only the mind that is totally pure, free from the first three subjective states of the mind, is able to hold the real self in the mind at the time of meditation, and then every meditation becomes successful. It takes time. It is not one day affair. But there should be a clarity. There should be a right understanding. Yeah? So don't be so serious. So let us start our journey of meditation. Close your eyes. Close your eyes first in the stage 1. Okay. Let us see. Close your eyes. Body, you are aware of the body. And the mind is facing within. Mind is facing within. Is it natural to you? In fact, it is perfectly natural. The mind instantly recognizes closing the eyes means symbolically withdrawing all the sense organs inside. And then the mind can naturally face within. Where within? Either maybe inside the forehead or the heart. Some people make a right choice. Some teacher make a choice to look inside the heart. Other make a choice look inside the head. Both are okay. We need not to think of the cult and dogma and belief. Now being comfortable is very important. Why? The real home of the body is steadiness. The real home of the mind is calmness. The real home of the intellect is wisdom. And the real home we find that is what our real self is. So look at the neck joint. Be there. Be there means what? You feel, you know. What do you know? Sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. So looking at the shoulder joints, being there, feeling, sensation, comfortable, and steadiness. Feel. What do you feel? Feel the hip joint. Be there. You're walking casually. Casually. So, entire body from the top to the toes, and you are aware, feeling the sensation, being comfortable and steadiness. Now, being carefree for a while, being carefree means thoughts, let the thought come and go, don't worry about it. Let the thought come and go, don't worry about it. What do you mean? Here is a car, here I am. Here is the thought, here I am. That awareness is there. That is the meaning that you are carefree. Why? Thoughts are not me. They are separate from me. When you are separate, when these three states of the mind is not there, otherwise you will listen to me and still you get carried away by these thoughts, feeling, emotion, sensation, trigger in the body. Understand it clearly. Right knowledge of meditation helps you to go into So we are in that stage. What will you find? You will discover that, it is very easy for me. If you follow the instructions with knowledge. So now we will go for Nyasa. We will purify the mind and then we will go little deeper today. So what is that Nyasa? So simple. Become aware of the breath. Become aware of the breath. Make your breath little deep, silent and slow. Not very deep, so that the mind says, what the heck I am doing. Support the mind. Let the mind enjoy the little deep, silent and slow breath. Done. Now the breath is the driver. Now breath is the car. Mind is driver. And the space inside the body is the highway. Why we are doing it? We are getting rid of the three states of the mind that is causing the trouble. How we do it? As you inhale, move the mind inside the right arm from the shoulder to the fingertips, deep inside in the space. You are aware of the space while moving the mind inside. As you breathe out, the mind moves. Where it moves? From the fingertips to the shoulder. Where it is moving? In the space. Now apply that. What do you apply? Apply the knowledge. Mind is meditating. You are meditator. Is the mind holding on to the state of emptiness that you will discover in the space? Or the mind is holding on some thought of the body, or the office, or your honey, or craziness? That makes the difference. So move the mind inside the left arm now. Same way. As you inhale, move the mind inside the left arm from the shoulder in the space, reaching to the fingertips. I earmark the destination. You see? I mark the destination for this step. So once again you return from the fingertips in the space to the shoulder. That makes the difference. Are you able to maintain your awareness? Yes, you are doing good. You lose your awareness because any distraction comes. That day you share your experiences, it is not happening. So now you are the teacher. To whom? To yourself. Let us move the mind inside the right leg. Inside the right leg. Today we are doing a little bit different. So let us see how it works. I want to take you a little deeper with the destination. And now move the mind inside the left leg. Same way. Very good. I appreciate those I'm looking at. And now move the mind inside the spine from the crown of the head. As you inhale, the breath and the mind go together inside from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And from the tailbone it rises up and goes to the top of the head. In the space, emptiness or blankness within. So is the mind holding on to that emptiness, or is it holding on? No, I have problem. I felt discomfort. I felt unease. See that? What we discussed, we are translating into practice. And I'll leave this step. We will use the mantra to keep the mind holding on to its highest goal. How we do it, you have to mentally sing. So when we use the word, we know it is limited. But the same word, when it is spoken, it becomes the sound. And the sound becomes universal. See that? We know that. Whatever we speak, it remains in the universe. it merges with that cosmic or universal sound. Like frequency of the phone, it remains present. Whether you have AT&T, Verizon or T-Mobile. You see that? We are just I'm making it clear. So, what we do in the first stage, singing and listening. You sing mentally and you listen to it what you are singing. I will help you. I will speak loudly to make you understand. So first line is simply, the stage 1 is singing and listening. Asato ma satgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. What you are singing in your mind, you are listening to it. Asato ma satgamaya. Now we will sing, listen, and with the meaning 3 times. That mind move from false to the truth. What is truth? Truth is real self. What is false? What appears true is not true. What appears, the name and the form, the entire word, is the effect, not the cause. We are going to the cause. 3 times. Asato ma satgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. So we did it with the meaning. Now we do it with the applied knowledge or wisdom. What is that wisdom? In Asato ma satgamaya, when we reflect on it, simple meaning is moving from the false to the truth. Is the sky blue? No, it is false. Sky is not blue. Do I have to do anything outside? No. How do I know it? With the wisdom. So the mind holding on to the real self. How come? The mind rejects with humility what appears in the mind constantly while singing. So let us do it 3 times. Asato ma satgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. Asato ma satgamaya. So what is going to happen with the singing and listening, and meaning, singing, listening, and the knowledge? After few repetitions, and if you are doing every day, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, the mind will tend to settle into that wisdom. Let us pick up the second line of the mantra. Second line is 3 times. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. So at present, 3 times singing and listening only. Do you listen to me? Yes, but you listen more to yourself, what you are singing mentally. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. You simply sing. It's like a bathroom singing. And then comes the second level of singing, listening, and meaning. Meaning is moving from ignorance to wisdom. Ignorance is incomplete knowledge, and wisdom is the correct and the right knowledge. So who am I? Am I the body? No. Breath, no. Intellect, no. Ego, no. Thoughts, no. Who am I? Real self. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. What is the applied wisdom? When the mind is settled into the wisdom, then I constantly communicate with the real self and know the real self the way I know the sky is not blue even when it appears blue. So what to hold on for the mind? That wisdom. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Third line of the mantra, singing and listening. Mrityorama amritangamaya. You start singing. Don't worry, I cannot sing like this. Don't worry. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Why am I asking you to sing in Sanskrit? Because anything new to the mind, one has to become little more aware. And with that awareness, we can go deeper. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Singing and listening is done. Singing, listening, and meaning. What is the meaning? It simply means choose one thing. Freedom for the mind or freedom from the mind. I want freedom from you. Will I see you again? No. I'm done with. Same thing, done with the mind. That is the meaning. Mrityorama amritangamaya. So I am extraordinarily aware. Whatever comes to the mind, it is none of my business. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Singing, listening, meaning, and then wisdom. Freedom from the mind is emptiness that reflects the real nature. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Mrityorama amritangamaya. Now sing mentally with singing, listening, meaning and the knowledge all together. Let me explain you what you have to sing. That is what I do in the end of every meditation. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So when you are singing, Om, let the mind live as deep as possible in the heart. Second Shanti to the ignorance, that emptiness. Now first Shanti to the ignorance, second Shanti to the mind, intellect, third Shanti to the body and the world. Just move the mind gently while singing, listening, and meaning. Mentally you are singing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Body and the physical world one from outermost level. Second, to the mind, intellect, thought, feeling, experiences, you just drop Shanti. Third is I don't know. That is ignorance. And emptiness, Shanti. And what is Om? Om is at the heart. That is our real nature in a symbolic way. Continue. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now sing yourself with the meaning, with the knowledge, with the wisdom. Let us see what happens. Beautiful. And now do not think, drop walking the mind from the crown of the head to the heart within, saying Om Shanti only once. And when you say Shanti deep inside the heart, allow the mind to live, go deeper within. And if you see the mind stays there, just stay there. If the mind doesn't stay there, no worries. Return again. Om Shanti. Doing nothing, remain as you are. Now, whenever I chant from today onward, does your mind holding on the same knowledge? Symbolically your nature. First Om, ignorance. Second, mind. Third is body and the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind to the right hand, your mind to the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your closed eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences. We'll share our experiences. and followed by your questions. How are you, Michelle?
I'm doing well. Whenever the sound stopped, I every so often would check, because I think in the past I've had issues with the my phone or computer shutting things off. But normally, sometimes when you're in meditation, you feel kind of lighter and colder. I didn't feel necessarily colder. I felt warm until I started to come out of the meditation. Then I felt cold.
Then you felt cold.
For me.
They are beautiful experiences. So we are going to understand as we continue the journey. So we will relate different stages of meditation with the warmth, with the cold, with the vision, with the colors. So that is what we are trying to understand. It's a beautiful experience. How are you, Sophie?
Thank you. I'm well, but I think I phased out. I have a question actually. Sometimes it's like I hear you. I hear what you're saying, everything. I'm not asleep, but it's like I disconnect, and I'm very deep.
Yes. That's another good expression. You were very deep.
I don't know if it...
Say it.
Yes. Thank you.
So yes, that is what we are understanding with the 4 stages of meditation is first group, and the second is, the 5th is still higher than that. So we are picking up step by step that how these experiences can be related to the different stages of meditation. So one scientific explanation that you are listening to me and still you are not listening to me, that is what science says the sleep wakefulness, or you can say the wakeful sleep. So you are able to maintain awareness of what I am saying. You at the same time you feel you are too far from me. That's another experience. So we'll find out. They are the different states, and you have experienced it before. How are you, Anne?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very calm, and it's true. I have the same experience. I hear you,
and still you don't hear me.
I could not repeat what you said.
Oh, slowly.
Another level.
So, yes, that is another challenge posed by the mind. So what we do, I say, Asatoma Satgamaya. You are already listening to me. Only one thing is required, that the mind should also repeat the same. You are already listening to me. You are listening to me clearly. But the mind goes somewhere. So you have to bring the mind back and sing mentally. How can you sing sometime in a restroom which you never intended to do? So here comes the intention. Does it not happen? Oh, we are sitting in the restroom and sometime mind starts singing. So we are invoking that formative power of the mind. So keep your mind easy. Just keep your mind easy. So within 2 or 3 lessons, you will see you are a singer after all, and you can sing better than me.
Maybe.
So how are you, John?
All right, well, the singing is new to me, and so I'm listening very closely. I don't know that I'm actually meditating.
Very good. That's a good point. And that is where I explained. Understand it clearly. Singing and listening. First stage. Singing, listening, and meaning. Second stage. Third stage, singing, listening, meaning, and the knowledge. So the knowledge does not have any name in the form. Knowledge is knowledge. I see you, I know you, finished. Only when I express it, then only I have to use the word, here is John. See that? Do you wake up every day in the morning and you look at Sophie, oh, she is my... You never say it. You know it. Come on. Do you see that? We have to use that power of the mind. So when you are already using it, and that is what I said in the very beginning, I think you were not there. I said to practice meditation is one thing, but to understand the very process is more important. So that during the practice you are aware where you are.
Right.
So with that understanding, I have 3,000 texts. I have blessing of 3,000 masters. I can answer all these crazy questions. So not because I know it, because our masters know it. Same way the physics teacher says Einstein knows it. Archimedes knows it. How are you, Mead?
I experienced a deep listening and a calming.
Calming. Very good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful experience. Any question that you like to ask? I already made it clear.
No.
When I say John, is John I'm referring to the body? Tell me. When I say Sophie, am I referring to the body? Tell me.
No.
Then to whom I am referring?
Soul.
Well, to the conscious being as opposed to the unconscious being.
And can I hold on my mind to that awareness, that knowledge? It is done. If, the way Michelle explained, am I able to hold on? So what happens when I refer, say anyone of you and Sophie or Anne, Michelle or Mead or John, when my mind lives with the sense organ, then it lives with lot of things about that object. What is that object for me? Sophie is an object, is a woman, Michelle is another. So I see the difference. But when the mind is holding on to conscious being, no object, all are one. We have to reach there. How long? 24/7. Then we are done. Yes, any question? Asato ma satgamaya. So gradually, maybe 2 or 3 times, asato ma satgamaya. Means moving from, mind is meditating. Meditation is a movement. Without movement, the meditation cannot succeed. So the mantra says, move from false to the truth. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. I told you, meditation Mind is meditating. Meditating means movement. So mind is moving from ignorance to knowledge. So is the mind holding on that knowledge? You are done. Mrityorama amritangamaya. What is that? Freedom from the mind and freedom for the mind. What do you want? Freedom for the mind. That is crazy mind. Mind says, do this, do that. No, don't do that, stop this. No, do this, do that. Constantly bringing in the thoughts, feeling, impulses, instinctive. Do you understand that? Freedom for the mind or freedom from the mind? Freedom from the mind means I don't care you, whatever you think gives me any experience. No way. I'm done with you. Not with you all, but freedom, I'm saying with reference to the mind. You sit even for 5 minutes and you maintain your awareness. Whatever the mind says, you say thank you. Not interested. That is what the third line is. So, singing, listening, meaning, and knowledge. So, we are moving from while singing, listening. First, you singing and listening. Forget about any meaning. Singing, listening, and meaning. That is the second stage. Now, I mean it. Yes. When I say and, I mean it. I say Michelle, I mean it. But that meaning pertains to the physical recognition, and the wisdom belongs to the deeper level of the mind. So we will do it, We don't want to be habitual in meditation. That's why I constantly, sometime I change the steps. Any more question?
Please, you repeat what are the 8 factors?
What are the 8?
Factors. Like object.
So what question you have with reference to the 8 factors?
I want to have them clear.
Clear.
The whole
Sequence, object. First.
Right.
Attachment or detachment second. Both are together. Either attachment or detachment.
Right.
Third. Desire. Fourth. Delusion. Fifth. Pride. Sixth. Jealousy or envy. Say, for example, I have a crush on a person, maybe a woman or man, whatever it is. Just an example. So on that person is an object for me. And the very crush is an attachment. Huh? Or I say, or there is another possibility that I hate that guy. So there is a detachment. So attachment and detachment, they swing like a pendulum. The second stage. Now because of attachment or detachment, I think about that object or that person. So when there is a constant thinking, it creates a desire in the mind to possess it, to own it, to enjoy it. That is what desire is. Desire means seeking something other than me. anything that I am seeking. Why I am seeking? Because I am hollow inside. I am incomplete inside. That is why I am seeking something outside to fill myself, to feel the sense of completeness. Right? So that is the desire. Now, because I feel the sense of incompleteness, because of attachment and detachment, result is mind says happiness is outside. Peace is outside. That is delusion. The peace and happiness is in, where it is? It is in pasta. I like pasta. Or I like BMW. Whatever it is. I am married, but still I say I like you. I like other. Means, that is a delusion. Clear? These four aspects are clear?
Yes.
Now go to the second one, attachment. Now I have a crush. Crush means attachment. And I get him or her. In America, we have to use the universal word. So I'm not going there. You just make out yourself. So now that crush is fulfilled, means that my desire is fulfilled. So when the desire is fulfilled, I want to repeat that desire again and again. I like pasta, so I want to go to the same restaurant to receive the pleasure again and again, right? So that pleasure gives me a sense of pride. That is the fifth aspect.
Right.
So that gives me a sense of pride to me. You see that? A billionaire style. Mention. That is pride. Nothing more than that pride. But now, if your desire is not fulfilled, what happens to the mind?
Then
Jealousy and anger. Right? So 6 steps are there. You got it? 6 steps. Now the 7th one.
Yes.
Because of the delusion, living in pride and envy, there is a loss of memory. Loss of memory of what? What is right? Have you seen? Or we might have done before also when we were, I have a crush on this guy, I love. Dad, don't interfere in my affairs. We might have sat somewhere in our young age. Or not, I don't know. But I'm just giving you an example. So that is the loss of memory, means what is right, I don't want to see what is right. And when there is a loss of memory, it destroys my intellect. Destroys my intellect means the intellect cannot take a right decision. When it cannot take a right decision, ultimately all these 8 factors causes the suffering in my life.
So what is number 8?
Number 8 is destruction of intelligence, wisdom. Wisdom is destroyed. So wisdom is destroyed means I am living impulsively, instinctively, addictively, habitually.
Thank you, understand.
Now, don't give any space in the mind to these 8 factors. You are already in the state of meditation. Forget the rest. You need not to attend any more sessions next week. No, you should be attending, but I'm saying. So you are there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You are holding male or female?
What?
This is Willie. He's a male.
Ah, he's a male.
Oh, really? Oh, look at his face.
Oh, I just asked you out of curiosity.
I can't see any of you.
You can't see? We can see you. That is enough. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.